Salvation Army's ability to conduct positive work in the community relies on those who dedicate their lives to helping those in need. Locally, there's one couple that's at the heart of both year-round initiatives and providing relief when disaster strikes. The Peñas started serving with the Salvation Army in Cuba. Now, more than a decade later, the Bay County community is lucky to have them.
Our job description is just to love everyone, make no distinction in between any race or language.
Desde Cuba hasta Bay County, los Peñas siempre están ayudando. From Cuba to Bay County, the Peñas are always helping. And that meant learning how to help in 2 languages.
We started working with the Salvation Army in Cuba, and when we came to the United States, we wanted to continue serving the Lord in the Salvation Army, but that was one thing we needed to do first, and it was learning English.
They didn't just learn how to speak English, they had to be able to read and write proficiently.
It was a tough experience to learning English. We're still learning, by the way.
After learning English, they went to a training program in Atlanta for 2 years to become Salvation Army captains. Bay County will be the Peñas' 3rd appointment as captains. They say each one is unique and special in its own way.
Each appointment has its own peculiarity, like different programs in different cities.
Homelessness, hunger, disaster relief, poverty, domestic violence, holiday giving. These are just a fraction of outreach programs the Salvation Army provides. Having served as captains for over a decade, it's hard for the Peñas to pick a favorite form of outreach.
I would say we don't have a favorite one because all of them are so important. We love the domestic violence program we have here, how much we are able to help and support the victims of domestic violence and keep them safe and do everything we can for them and their families. We love the social service, how we are able to provide pantry food meals for the families that are in need.
We had the transitional housing is another aspect of the social service part of it. And yeah, as Lucas says, we don't have favorite, because we had to do everything for anyone. So one thing that we also love is Christmas season, of course, when we have our Angel Tree and Red Carol campaign.
And being bilingual means they can double their impact.
One thing that we love about being Salvation Army officers and being bilinguals is that we can reach out to everyone. And we see the need of some community members that they don't understand the English.
While it's easy to understand that everybody's upbringings and culture form who they are, for Hispanics, background plays a very distinct role. And for the Peñas, growing up in Cuba meant you understood the hardships your country and your neighbors were experiencing, and you looked for every opportunity to help others.
I think it shaped me to work as a Salvation Army officer because I can bring, and I remember those days growing up in my country where sometimes you had nothing to eat, but then your neighbor came and gave you a little bit of rice, and the other one came and gave you maybe a little piece of meat, and then you have a meal.
Viviendo en Cuba, y muchos sabemos la situación como es en Cuba, lo difícil que es, por supuesto nos ayuda a tener más compasión por la gente.
The Peñas are going to continue doing the most good, and if you get a chance to see them in action at one of Salvation Army's many initiatives, make sure you tell them gracias.